Hello, this is the makeup look we are doing. Couple notes. First time doing this, talking to a camera. Sorry if I have a hard time explaining things. We are first going to do our eyebrows. Just going in with like a, I don't even know what this is. A brow thing? I don't know. I'm not gonna fill in my brows. I'm just gonna go over them. Brows filled in. Second thing is we're gonna start working on our eyes. Take your concealer. I have the Fit Me concealer. Any concealer works, honestly. And you're just gonna get that all over your lid. It doesn't have to be neat. It's gonna be blended out. Don't mind my nails. Need to do them. And then we're gonna blend this bad boy out. Once it's blended out, we're gonna take the Morphe Jeffree Star palette. We're gonna go into this color right here. I'm pretty sure it's the color Back. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and make sure you get the creases off your eyeball. Pack that all over the lid. What I want to do is just light tapping motions. Like so. And it's okay to be messy, but we're gonna clean it up. And then we're gonna do the other eye. Make sure there's no creases on your eyelid. And then we're gonna pack that all over. So it's packed on. We are going to lightly encircle on the top up here. Blend it out. Once it's once it's blended out, we are going to put that fluffy brush aside. This hot pink shade right here, it's called Self Made. Don't flick it off. We're gonna take that and we are gonna pack that right onto the lid, but we're not gonna bring it up. We're gonna kind of keep it under our crease. Now if you have hooded eyes, you might have to lift everything up a little bit more. Once it is packed on like this, we are gonna go back in with our fluffy brush from the beginning, and we are gonna go into Back, this one, and we're gonna go into My at the same time. So we're just gonna boop, boop. Tap that off a little bit, and this bad boy out. Without touching right here. We're just touching the top because we don't want to lose that pigment. And I like to take this and kind of flick up to help create a shape. Once that is blended out, you're gonna take that other brush again, the flat one, and we're gonna go in with Pink Fleet. I don't know, it's the one under the hot pink. Tap that in, and then we have the color on there, and we're going to go right into our little crease right here. And we're gonna dab it on. Like so. Don't be afraid to get more if you need. Kind of creating like a V almost. Again, we're gonna blend that bad boy out with our fluffy brush. Just gonna take a little bit of back to blend that out right here. Alright, funny enough, we're going back in with our flat brush. I have my glasses on, so I can't really read the words. This dark purple right next to the hot pink. I'm gonna pack that in the same area that we did that purple, in that little pocket. Like so. We're gonna repeat that on the other side. And it should look like this. I'm gonna take just a little bit more and kind of lightly blend it in. We've blended the dark purple in a little bit. We're going to go back with our fluffy brush for the last time, and we are going to take a little bit of this shade right above the hot pink. Blend this harsh line out. Try not to touch this purple part, just try to only focus on blending that outer part. Have all of that blended out, we're gonna go in and we are going to do this pink shimmer shade right here. If we can capture it, that one. I use my finger. You can use a brush if you would like. Just right on like the lid area. Don't go too far out. Just kind of stop right there. Or if you want it all over the lid, go for it. Ain't nobody stopping you. Alright, that is what we're working with. Take a makeup wipe and I go right underneath and I cut it up. Go up. I'm gonna do it to the other side. Now we are going to go on to our skin. We're going to take our primer e.l.f. and I just squirt it onto my face. And then we're just going to make sure it covers everything. We're going to let this just sit for a second until it gets kind of tacky. Once your skin is doing that, she's ready. Wet Beauty Blender. And whatever foundation you're using, I'm gonna be using my tried and true Fit Me in 102. I take a small amount, so you can always build it. I take my finger and I just make little dots everywhere. I don't really like to put foundation on my nose because my nose likes to cake. Once you have your dots all over your face, we blend her out. Make sure to get your neck if you want to. Sometimes I'm pretty lazy at that. Need more somewhere, you just dot that foundation and blend it out. We're gonna go in with our concealer. Place a dot there and a dot here, right there, and right there. Some on my chin, and I like to do right here on my nose. And then we put concealer right here. You want to cover up any blemishes or anywhere else. I don't really like to put it on my forehead. If you want to, ain't nobody stopping you. Sit for a second. And while that is sitting, we're gonna take our concealer. I find like the hollow of your cheek. And I do about that much. I'm gonna bring it too far down. I just put a few dots right there and then we'll blend it out. I just go down the bridge and then do some right there. I like to put stuff under my lip because it makes them appear bigger. And then I like to put some right here to cover up my double chin. And then a little right here. And that is it. Blend the contour. Right here, you want to blend up. So if you blend down, it'll sag your face. This one up here, I like to kind of blend it into the contour down here. We blend the contour on the nose. It's okay if you hit your concealer. And then go under to put some setting spray on our face to rehydrate the concealer. Don't need a lot. Your beauty blender, and we're gonna blend out that concealer. Don't want to drag it down, you want to try to keep it up. With the nose, I just sit here and I pat it until it blends out. On your concealer, you might have to sit here and just blend it for a long time because some concealers dry faster than others. I am going to take cream blush in my blush brush. Got a good swirl around to place my blush pretty high up. And I like to bring it in like right here to create like a sunburn look. I don't know. It's just how I like it. You don't have to do that. Don't like drag. Always stipple if you're using a brush on a wet surface, because that's how you. And I like to bring it onto my nose like so. And this is a really sheer blush. I'm gonna go back in with my setting spray. Then immediately after the setting spray, I am going to blend out the creases in my under eye. Take my setting powder. You're gonna take your puffy triangle thing and dip into it like so. And I tap the back of my hand with it, and then I try to get the, like, I make a weird face and get the creases. I do the repeat with the other eye. Go down my nose. Same on the other side. And then without tapping your hand, we are going to go right under. Cut that jawline. Very light hand when you're dragging it. You do not want to move any of the makeup. I'm going to be going in with this palette. I'm going to take my angled fluffy brush. I'm going to hit right here, and we're going to go up. Go back in with it and hit the forehead, mainly the sides of the forehead. We're going to repeat that on the other side. Take what's left on my brush very light-handedly, and I go around my jaw a tiny bit more, and I squeeze my brush. Nose where I contoured. Once we are done contouring with our powder, well, bronzing with our powder, in with a blush. Any blush of your choosing. I'm just gonna go with this palette again. Follow where you placed your cream blush. I have a fluffy brush for my blush. So I get like right here, I like to dab. Out here, I'll do the light brushing motions, but here I dab it. Take it on the nose. To take our fluffy face brush that has no product on it, and we're gonna dust off the powder that we were using to set our face with. Very lightly under the eyes in a sweeping motion. We're gonna take our flat brush with the product that's left on it. We are gonna get right under our waterline, like that. Bring it up just a little bit. We're gonna do that on the other side. Don't bring it all the way. I bring it to like right at my pupil. With a mascara and then a falsie. I would put the glue on your falsies while you're doing your mascara, because it takes about 30 seconds to a minute for the glue to get tacky. You apply your lashes I don't have any lashes to apply. Go in with my setting spray one more time and my over makeup wipe, and I wipe off the foundation on my lips, clean up any of my jewelry. That spray is dry. We're gonna go in and add highlight. This crusty dusty highlighting palette, and I take really any brush you want. This was the first one I grabbed. Right here in the corner of our eyes, a little bit on our nose or however much you want, right there, the bridge, and then a little on the lip if you want your lipstick to pop, and then the tiniest amount on the chin, and I usually lightly take my finger and I go over it. Highlight right here. I don't drag it too far down. You can take some and put it right here in this like white-ish area of the underbrow. I just take the teeniest amount, just like the chin, and put it right on above my eyebrow. Then this is the makeup look without lipstick and mascara because I'm gonna wash it off. Other than that, good luck. Love you. That is it. Bye.